Hello there, boys and girls. Welcome back to episode 11 of season 6 on Upon This Rock. And I keep saying it every single episode, but two massive games coming up today. Tottenham in the 6th round of the FA Cup and the second leg against Atletico Madrid in the Champions League. We go into that game with a 1-1 draw from the first leg. Eric Durm in the 90th minute scoring for us there. And we're just going to get straight into it today. No messing about, no fussing. Going to get straight into the first game, which is the FA Cup 6th round against Tottenham at home in this game. Here is the lineup as you can see it on screen. You should kind of know most of it anyway. But Berkey in goal. Timon comes in at left back because Castro is suspended, and we push Walker Peters over to right back. Victor Emmanuel and Juan Comar in the middle. We've got Gould, De Jong and Fossum as the midfield three. Ballack just in front of them, and then just in front of them Mina and Kalido with 29 goals this season, having very, very solid years this year yet again. And then even Mokhtar Maya, not playing the best of football in recent weeks, has got 15 goals in 21 games. All in all, we are possibly looking at a semi-final, I think it is next round, quarter or semi-final place in the FA Cup. The cup competitions have been very good to us this year. Let's get straight into it. Let's see what kind of team Tottenham do bring in for this one. Very nervy game. We are favourites 6-4. Let's see who is on their starting lineup. So Castro up top, Son Heung-min, Anua, Suso, Bentaleb and Wanyama in the middle, St Just and Carter Vickers. Kyle Walker is still there. Babacar on the bench. Lamela. Kane is on the bench. So it's a very rotated side. Very mixed bag from Spurs. Some first team players, some rotation players for them. Let's really go after it then. Expecting a win and keeping our run going in this one. It'll be great to potentially make another Wembley final and Wembley semi-final anyway. But we kick off. Fingers crossed we play really well. We have been in some good form. Not many losses, not many dropping points as much this season as we did in the last couple of years. But here we go, kind of first highlight of the game. Walker Peters on this right-hand side. Going to get the ball back to Ballack. And Ballack is going to whip the ball in into Santimina. And what a save that is by Rodriguez. Santimina has been in the goals. I think he scored 4 in 2 games leading up to this tie. But yeah, he was kind of kept out there by Rodriguez in goal for Spurs. And that's, at the minute, the only real highlight. Final 5 minutes of the first half. I think that's going to whittle it down, but it's a highlight just before the half time. Ballack is through. Mistake by Carter Vickers, and Ballack puts us 1-0 up. I think it was Carter Vickers that hesitated. Yes, it was. Lovely through ball from Kalido, and Carter Vickers just stumbled at the wrong moment just before half time. Ballack screamed through and put us 1-0 up. Let's have a look at the 3D highlight. Let's go. Here we go. So Kalido, lovely ball over the top. And Carter Vickers just missed his header there. Ballack one-on-one with Rodriguez. And he puts it into the top right-hand corner. Posh 1, Tottenham 0. Another highlight just before half-time. Comar misses the header now. Castro hits the post. And De Jong gets cleared. We were down to 10 men momentarily. Timon was off with an injury. What's his injury? What is his injury? Let's have a look. A potential head injury. So he's on a 6.4. He's not having the best of games. I'm going to bring Timon off, bring Durm on, and just put Walker Peters back on that left-hand side, playing against his former club. Let's have a look. Things are going well. Capable of even better. Let's really fire these guys up. I have just remembered, I've forgotten to take you through what's happened in between episodes. I will do that after this game, but we kick off second half now. Let's get straight back out there. Any big names come back off the bench for Spurs? No. Harry Kane is not out there just yet. Walker Peters, lovely tackle there on Suso. Bentaleb into Son Heung-min, and that's a good tackle there by Eric Durm, but dangerous place to give a free kick away. And it's Castro stepping up. Can he put it away? No, it hits the wall. Wall does its job. And it fires clear for a corner for Spurs. Spurs come out really, really fast in this second half. Walker Peters gets the ball clear. And he gets the ball clear yet again. But Son Heung-min is offside. We're playing well. We're not playing magnificent. We're playing okay. I'm not liking De Jong on a 6.6. And he's on a yellow card as well. Might be looking to bring him off and just freshen up the midfield ever so slightly. All three of them really looking absolutely shattered. It's another highlight. 25 minutes to go in the half. And Berkey's there. Lovely claim calm and collected from Berkey. Gets the ball out to Durm. He's going to find Khalida down that channel. He's getting locked down by Lamela, but finds a lovely ball out to Santimina. Santimina's driving forward into Kalido. Kalido back to Fossum. Fossum out to Durm first time. He's going to whip the ball into Kalido. Kalido, but that's a great tackle by Charlie Taylor. And he's going to launch the ball forward, but Emmanuel is going to pick it up and just recycle the ball. Coman now into Walker-Peters, into Gould. Gould into Santimina again. Back to Gould, into Fossum. Can he find Ballack in the middle? Yes, he can. Ballack's 1-on-1, and Ballack is the difference today. He's scored 2 goals, popped up in the little pockets of space. Tottenham not really picking him up, and he scores his second goal. Gould and Fossum, lovely play here. But if we stop that there and just rewind it, Fossum collects the ball, and Ballack just fills that space where Bentaleb lets him run, and then Fossum just picks him out, splits the 2 defenders, and he just calmly puts it into the top right-hand corner. 2-0 now to the Posh. And I think I'm just going to make those changes in the midfield just to give a bit more legs in there, to be fair. As I said, substitutes are going to be made. Santiago Aspas coming on for Mike de Jong. James Ward-Prowse coming on for Ryan Gould. A little bit more legs in that middle of midfield. A little bit more of an engine. Fossum stays on. I'm okay with him staying on with the yellow card. He's playing really well as well. 7.7 for Ivor Fossum. 2 minutes of added on time. Last 30 seconds now of the game. Walker-Peters into Ballack again. He's just played really well as Ballack, trying to get the ball through to Kalido and Santimina. But Rodriguez comes out. That really good save in the first half. Just kept the score down for Spurs to 2-0. Could have been a little bit more. We have dominated the game ever so slightly. Spurs come back into it in the second half though. And that is going to be it. Peterborough United 2, Tottenham 0. And we are through in the FA Cup. Lovely result there for the boys. Happy with how we're going. And let's see who we get in the semi-final draw as well in today's episode. We did miss out on the highlights, or did miss out on coming through what we missed in between episodes. Last we met was Chelsea in the EFL Cup final where we lost on penalties. We beat Watford 2-1, Santimina with 2 goals. We beat Sunderland 2-1, again Santimina with 2 goals. And it then put us in second place in the league. We've got a game in hand on United with 4 points behind them, and we play them in the final game of the season, as I can show you here. So we do play United at home in the final game of the year, as we do Tottenham, and we have this devilish run of Chelsea, Arsenal and Liverpool in the running as well. So it could be make or break for us in the league in these next 2 or 3 episodes of the series. Here we go then. We are in the FA Cup semi-final draw today. 4 teams left in the hat. United, Chelsea, us and Wolves. I want Wolves. I want to make the final. United and Chelsea can battle it out between themselves in the other semi. I want Wolves. So let's draw the next team. We are out of the hat first. Who are we going to get? Yes, we get Wolves. Lovely. And then United will play Chelsea in the other semi-final. Did not want to play United. We get battered by them every single time. We'll just get battered by them in the final anyway. But as you can see, Peterborough United against Wolves in the FA Cup semi-final. We are on our way to Wembley yet again. Lovely to see. They're in the Championship, so I could play a reserve side on that as well. But we go again. We go up against Madrid in literally a day's time, and I'll see you when we get there. So the team remains pretty much the same. Castro comes in for Timon, who's injured. He goes at right back. Bring Walker-Peters back over to the left-hand side. Midfield stay the same. Attacking through trio stay the same. Let's get straight into it. We are 1-1. They do have an away goal, so we must score to have any chance of getting through to the next round of the Champions League. Madrid are 4-5 favourites as it is. And let's see their team. So Belotti and Rondon up top still. Koke on the left-hand side this time. Savkov, who scored their goal, on the right-hand side. Kranovita in the middle. Ramos and Savic as well. And Oblak in goal. On the bench, Andone, he's a very good player. Luka Jovic as well is an awesome player. Mangala is their backup defender as well. Whew, big game. Let's calmly just say, look, carry on there and carry on where we left off last match. We beat a very good Tottenham side in the FA Cup last time out. Let's go out there and cause a stir, cause an upset in the Champions League. They get us underway, playing in their red and blue. We are in our blue and white. Oh, big game for the Posh. First highlight goes to us. Castro into Ballack, into Kalido, but Sergio Ramos comes there and cuts that ball out. Goes back to Oblak, into Savic. Savic now playing the ball out to Koke on this left-hand side, and Castro's just closing him down and then just drops off. Koke picks up the ball back from Marco Ruiz, but Ballack is there, snapping at the heels, gets the ball to Gould. Gould plays through to Santimina. Santimina plays through Kalido. Kalido hits the shot wide. Very good opening from the boys. Ballack playing really well there, closing down the midfield duo of Atleti, and good chance there by Kalido, set up by Santimina, and it's now 20 minutes gone. Very, very cagey affair in the first half of the Champions League. Half an hour gone now. Our final 10 minutes of the first half. A few more shots from them, but all off target. We've had a couple. We've had a half chance and a clear-cut chance as well, which probably was Kalido's, and that is half time. Kalido not having the greatest of games. 6.3. We've been unlucky so far. Calmly again. Unlucky, boys. Things just haven't gone right for us. I am going to G him up a little bit. Just say there's a lot more to come for you. I know you've got what it takes. And we go back out there in the second half. We kick off, going from right to left. Ooh, we need a goal. If we can nick a goal, we're through into the quarterfinals of the Champions League. 10 minutes gone in the second half. Koke into Savic, and that is 1-0 to Atleti. They have had a bit more possession, a few more chances. Let's go back up to control. Let's see what we can do against them. 10 minutes gone in the second half. They do go 1-0 up. Koke now whips the ball in, and Savic just peels off his man. Lovely reverse header there. Kind of just it's like a Hernandez header against Stoke. And it's 1-0 to Atleti. We do kick off though. Highlight after the goal. Walker Peters into Fossum. Fossum back to De Jong, into Gould, into Mina. Mina back to Ballack, into Kalido. Kalido shot, and he hits it over. He's just not in the best of form at the minute, and I think I might bring him off for Maya. Go for Mokhtar Maya in there. Anybody else that is struggling, bring De Jong off. Don't want to get him sent off for Escobar, and I'll leave it exactly the same. Leave everything else the same. Corner to them. Koke into Belotti, into Ramos, and that's 2-0 to Atleti. I think that is game over. If we score 2, we will go through on away goals, but I think Atleti have got this in the bag. Koke whips the ball in. Belotti gets the nod on into Sergio Ramos at the back. Berkey had no chance. 2-0 to Atleti. Our European journey is over, I feel. I'm going to go to attacking. We haven't got anything to lose to go forward anyway. Let's see what we can do in the final 25 minutes. Gould now gets it down to Mina. Mina is going to hold on to the ball. Hakan gets the ball off him, and it goes up to Rondon. Rondon now one-on-one with Komar, but good tackle by Komar. Gould again into Santimina, into Maya, back to Mina. Lovely 1-2 there by those two players. Fossum into Maya, and that is 2-1. We've scored an away goal. It's 3-2 on aggregate. We're back in this tie. 25 minutes to go. Going attacking. We've gone all out for it, really. Mina and Maya, lovely 1-2. Fossum, lovely through pass there. I think Savage was keeping him on side. Lovely drill finish there by Mokhtar Maya. And it's 2-1 to Atleti. 3-2 on aggregate. Going attacking has helped, but I think they've just done enough with that second goal from who was it from Kranovita? No, not Kranovita. From Sergio Ramos on the corner. 2 minutes left of injury time. Ward-Prowse into Escobar. Can it happen? Ward-Prowse back to Santimina. Lovely little football here from the Posh, keeping it really quick and simple. Ballack now back to Escobar, into Ward-Prowse. Lovely ball over to Walker Peters. Walker Peters has come inside. He's had a shot, and that's very wayward. Better balls were surely going into the box with Maya and Mina. Plaza into Savic. Last 10 seconds. It needs to be now. Otto now. One-on-one with Walker Peters. Santimina nicks the ball, but Savic, lovely tackle there by Savic. And that is it. Atletico Madrid 2, Peterborough United 1. Unlucky from the boys. We played really, really well over the 2 legs. We kept them to a draw at home, but just couldn't do enough at Atleti themselves. Calmly say, look, can't fault what we've done. We've done everything we could in that competition, and now we just have to focus on the league and the FA Cup. We can win both competitions this season. Ballack's out for 5 weeks, or 3 weeks. Let's leave that to physio. Do that. We received 5.16 million for playing in the Champions League, which is great. Extra bit of money for us going forward. Makes us into profit this year. But brilliant run from the boys. So we beat some teams that I never thought we'd beat, and we got through the group, which is what we wanted. But the Champions League is no more, and we come back again into the league and into the FA Cup. So in the league, looks like this. Say we've got a game in hand with 4 points away from United. We do. Our game in hand is Everton, I think. Is it Everton? Now, game in hand against Chelsea, way into the future. And that might be the next game we bring you, actually. Chelsea. We might bring you a triple header. Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool. Those 3 games there are absolutely massive. Chelsea are 6th, Arsenal are 5th, and Liverpool are 8th. So they're in and around us. They can cause us to drop out of that title race, but that'll be the next episode. It'll be Chelsea, Arsenal and Liverpool all in one episode, and then we'll bring you the final 2 in Tottenham and Man United. But that's it for this episode of Upon This Rock. It's been okay. We got through to the semi-final of the FA Cup, and we valiantly had a great effort against Atletico Madrid, 2-1, 3-2 on aggregate, but unfortunately we're out of the Champions League. If you have enjoyed it, please do leave it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and you don't want to miss out on any more content. And until next time, when it's a 3-game special, Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool, I'll see you soon.